the
no, wait, it's okay. I already did
live
it.
streaming.
Don't touch it now.
Oh, okay. I've already done
on.
it, though. Do you want me to stop it?
Yes. No, don't stop it. It's
okay.
It will finish. Okay. There is you have
Right,
a guest
it's on
today,
now.
Laura, and she's an English teacher from Desenzano somewhere, just as a special guest, because I like to show her your method, your fantastic method.
Thank you. You're live on streaming now. Yes,
Yeah,
live.
I know.
Okay.
Here is Laura. You see
Yeah.
on the
Thank
right.
you, Stefano, for introducing me.
Okay, very short
Okay.
indeed.
I
Okay.
teach in salon anywhere.
Bene, io per lasciare anche una memoria a quelli che ci ascolteranno dall'esterno, faccio una breve introduzione. Sono molto contento che siate qui e che siate a questo corso. Il corso, vedrete, sarà entusiasmante e molto bello, e Maria Pia ha la capacità di adattarlo alle vostre esigenze, quindi sentitevi libere. La Roberta, ciao Robby, non ti vedevo. Sentitevi libere anche di fare domande, di chiedere cose, perché Maria Pia ha una grande capacità di essere disponibile. Volevo solo aggiungere una cosa, che tutte le lezioni sono in video streaming, quindi potete rivederle tutte le volte che volete, sono sul sito della rete. La seconda cosa è che se seguirete il corso per più del 75% delle ore, avrete il certificato, otterrete il certificato di partecipazione. Meno del 75% no. Questa è un po' una regola che ci siamo dati noi, perché insomma ci teniamo, visto che il corso lo organizza la rete in collaborazione col CPA di Verona. È una coproduzione, possiamo dirlo, perché insomma fanno molto di più.
I'm the main star.
Okay. Adesso Maria Pia farà l'appello, e magari quando qualcuno si aggiunge, insomma, dopo lo aggiungerò dopo. Vi prego almeno di scrivere il vostro nome sulla connessione, perché qualcuno ha iPad, e siccome dobbiamo dimostrare la presenza delle persone, perché è un ente pubblico, e l'ente pubblico deve fare le cose in modo chiaro, legale, non vi è nulla di commerciale in tutto questo, anzi, ma insomma, almeno il nome, eccetera. Bene. Lascio la parola alla fantastica Maria Pia Girolami, che per chi non lo sapesse era una mia amica già ai tempi dell'Università Venezia, quindi studiavamo lingue insieme.
Yes, true. I was looking for the list since I had to make the appello.
You want me to say?
Yes, Marta, you're very welcome. But it would be better for you to come on Wednesday, but if you can't come on Wednesday, come on Thursday. Sì, Marta, sei la benvenuta. Sarebbe meglio se tu venissi al mercoledì, che è un livello un po' più basso. Però se non ce la fai il mercoledì, vieni il giovedì. Okay, so thank you, Stefano. I've been looking for the list. I think I found it, so we can definitely call the names now. Okay, let me share the screen. So this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
B2.
Okay, so first of all, welcome to everyone. And like Stefano rightly said, we are very happy to have you here. I hope these lessons will help you both for your English and maybe for your job as well. My name is Maria Pia. I'm a teacher of English for the CPIA. CPIA is a, what is it? It means Centro Provinciale Istruzione Adulti, CPIA. And CPIA cooperates with the Europol, Polo Europeo, in various ways, including organizing English classes. So I'm a teacher of English, and this is important because please forgive me, but I'm no psychologist. I'm no specialized in, I don't know what I'm a teacher of English. But in organizing these English classes, you know, both Stefano and me thought, let's do something that may appeal to our audience. And since our audience is mainly composed of teachers, we thought, let's do something related to education. And we decided to split the different classes according to whether the teachers teach kindergarten children or primary school children or middle school students or whatever. And that's why you've been joined together as a kindergarten teacher class. As Stefano rightly told you, don't be afraid, don't be shy. Please ask any question. If you don't understand my English, please raise your hand and ask me to go maybe slower or reformulate the sentence, use different words, whatever, any suggestion, any question, any whatever are welcome. So, ok, so far so good. Ci siamo fino a qui, avete capito tutti? Marta, come va? Dove è finita la Marta? Do you need the translation in Italian? C'è qualcuno che vuole la traduzione in italiano o possiamo continuare solo con l'inglese? Aspetta, perché adesso condividendo lo schermo non vi vedo più tutti. Ok, you're free to talk. Please switch the microphone on and talk freely. Siete liberissimi di parlare, cliccate sul microfonino, apritelo e parlate. So, can you all understand my English? Tutti voi capite il mio inglese? Or do you need any translation? O avete bisogno di traduzione? Marta, che mi diceva che forse era a livello 0, dove è finita? È sparita?
Io sono a livello basso.
Ma mi hai capito fino adesso?
Quasi tutto.
Quasi tutto, ok. Allora magari parlo più lentamente e se c'è qualcosa che non capisci mi fai segno e magari riformulo la frase oppure scrivo a macchina quello che sto dicendo, così vi fa meglio capire. Because of course it's much better if we could speak only in English. Yes. So let's try and speak only in English. If you don't understand something, no problems, just wave your hand so that I can see you and I can type what I'm saying or I can repeat it maybe in different words. I can reformulate the sentence. I can add something more to help you understand. Also because I talk freely, so maybe what I want to say is can become a little bit difficult to understand because I talk in a very free way. So sometimes it's also good for me to reformulate, my speech. So how is it going on?
Sorry, Maria, but in the chat of our group, there is a girl. She can't get in.
Can't get in. Why not?
Yes. I don't know. She can't get in.
Non riesco a collegarmi. Giusto, Giuliana. Juliana, I don't know. I can't let you in. You should be automatic. Are you sure you are clicking on the right Zoom link? Maybe she's clicking to some other. Entra nella riunione Zoom. I have no idea what to tell her, honestly. In the chat, it's not the last link sent, it's the last but one. Nella chat non è l'ultimo link che è stato spedito, è il penultimo. Controlla di non cliccare sul link sbagliato. Maybe she's clicking on the wrong link. I don't know what to do, honestly. There's no request for anybody to get in, so.
And also Marta asks when is on
Yes,
Wednesday.
it's on Wednesday. It's on Wednesday. On Wednesday, so it was yesterday. But of course, all the lessons are on YouTube, on the Europol channel, so she can listen to them and see them again. And I'll be very happy to welcome her next time. Well, she could stay here, but I wonder whether she would be able to understand something. Well, I'm very sorry for Juliana. I don't know what to do for her. Could you, Loretta, could you please tell Juliana to get out and try again? Maybe with a different device, maybe with a mobile phone. Or
yes, now I try to write on the chat something.
I'll tell her too. Juliana, maybe try with a different device, maybe with your mobile phone instead of your computer. Prova con un altro apparecchio, magari col cellulare invece che col computer o col tablet, che magari non ci sia qualche blocco dovuto all'apparecchio. But I don't think she's reading the messages. She's listening to the messages anyway. Right. I'm sorry for Juliana, but I think we needed to go on. So, what was I telling you? I forgot. Anyway, that's it. So, first of all, oh, the list, right. I have to call the numbers. So, wait a second. Let's share the screen. Okay, so, Belli Maria Rosa. Are you here with us? Paola Rosa. My God.
Yes, hi, hello, everyone.
Hello, you're here. Welcome. Pizzini Barbara. Yes, I saw her. I saw somebody called Barbara, at least. Manfred Loretta, are you here with us?
Here I am.
Bunny Enrica, are you here with us? Enrica? She's not. Peranzoni Martina.
Yes, I am. Hi.
Good. Yeah. Plebani Carla.
Yes, here I am.
Good. Nannizzi Elisabetta.
Yes, I am.
Good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Carturan Giuliana. Oh, that's the one who cannot get in. Poor Giuliana. But let's put her on as well. Gardin Bruno.
Yes, I am.
Good. Robby Francesca.
Hello. Yes, I am.
Hi, Francesca. Gusella Marco. Yes, I've talked to him.
Yes, I am.
Andreoli Roberta. Yes, I've seen her. Angela Zirafi. Angela? She's not here. Tambellini Sabrina. Carmela Cavallaro. Ferrarese Marta. I could see Marta. Oh, Marta is probably the one who has mistaken the day. Busato Roberta. Oh, that's another Roberta.
Yes, I'm here.
Ok. Ma c'è anche Andreoli Roberta, giusto? Busato? Oh, yes, okay, perfect.
I'm Busato.
Masotti Rita? Masotti Rita? No. No, because I had written Roberta, remembering the name, but now I realize that there are two Robertas, but it's okay. So you should be 3, 6, 9, 12, plus me. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, plus me. Perfect. Okay, so we definitely can start, can't we? Possiamo partire, no? Decisamente. Okay, oh, by the way, We can start. Can't we? Come si fa a dire vero? Si ripete. You repeat the auxiliary verb in the interrogative form, but opposite meaning. If the sentence is positive, it becomes negative. If the sentence is negative, it becomes positive. We can start. Can't we? We can start, can't we? You like chocolate. You like chocolate, don't you? Okay. The auxiliary verb, the verb with which you make the question. You make a question with the opposite meaning. If the sentence is positive, it becomes a negative question. If the sentence is negative, it becomes a positive question. For example, we don't, I don't know, we don't like ice cream. Do we? That's a stupid question to ask, but anyway, we don't like ice cream, do we? I know it's a stupid question, sorry. I'm running out of imagination. But yes, so we don't, do we? You didn't go, did you? You wouldn't do that, would you? You wouldn't do that. Would you? Non lo faresti? Ok, you ovviamente va con la U finale. You wouldn't do that, would you? Non lo faresti, vero? Okay, if the sentence is negative, the question is positive. If the sentence is positive, the question is negative. Okay, with the same auxiliary verb, con lo stesso ausiliare con cui si fa la domanda. Okay? Can you make an example, Rita?
In this moment, I remember part of a song of Cohen, Hallelujah. I can't remember the exactly
words,
the words,
but it doesn't matter.
But you don't mind the music, do you?
Do you? Yeah, do ya? Because it's yes.
Do you?
Yes,
in the song of
becomes good. Yeah, do ya? Yes.
Yeah, in the.
You don't like the music, do you?
So you don't. I don't know.
You don't mind. Sorry, you don't mind.
Maybe you don't mind. I don't remember exactly the words.
But anyway.
Okay.
You don't mind the music. You don't mind the music, do you? Marco,
he was thinking about other things in that moment in the song.
Perfect. That was a perfect example. Thank you, Loretta. Any idea, Marco? Ti piace l'inglese, vero?
You don't like the English.
Prova a dirlo. Ti piace l'inglese, vero?
We don't like the English.
Non vi piace l'inglese. No, l'idea era ti piace l'inglese, vero? You like English.
You like English.
You like English, don't you?
Don't you?
Esatto. Okay. La prima è una frase affermativa, non è una domanda. La seconda, vero, diventa una domanda. Quindi, you like English, don't you? Esatto. Roberta Busato, do you want to try?
You like reading book?
Reading?
Reading or yes, don't you?
Yes. After the verbs expressing a sentiment like, love, hate, prefer, and so on, you need the ing form of the verb. So, I like reading. I love reading. I hate reading. And so on and so on. I prefer reading than listening. Okay? Right, exactly. Because of course, this is mainly an English course. If it's okay for you, because we can do whatever you want, just tell me what you want to do. Hi, Marina. Are you outside? Hi, Stefano. Any problem?
Ci sono delle persone che stanno in attesa per essere ammesse.
Compare attesa.
Dicono che sono in attesa per essere ammesse. Non
capisco perché, perché ho controllato e non c'era la possibilità di ammetterle. Vedi, 14 partecipanti.
Io ho messo che entrassero direttamente.
Infatti, a volte c'è in attesa ammettere, ma qua non c'è.
No, perché ho messo che entravano tutti direttamente. Non so, quindi, sbaglieranno qualcosa, non so cosa dirti.
Infatti non so neanche cosa fare.
Niente, vai avanti, tranquilla, scusate, disturbo. Sorry.
Poveretta Giuliana, sto provando e riprovando con computer e cellulare, ma niente, non riesco, non capisco dove sbaglio. Non so che farci. I'm really very sorry for this, but what can I do? There doesn't seem to be anything I should do here. Non sembra esserci niente che io dovrei fare qui, non c'è modo di ammettere le persone. Non c'è una richiesta di ammissione. I don't know. I'm really very sorry for this. Mi spiace molto. Okay, anyway, let's go on with these examples. For example, did you say something, Roberta? Oh, yes, I like reading. You like reading, don't you? Perfect. Francesca, ma tu sei italiana, vero? Me lo dici?
Are you Italian?
No, la prima frase è un'affermazione e poi uno si chiede, vero? E fa la domanda.
Are you Italian? No. So
it's a little ho sbagliato a scrivere Italian. You are Italian, aren't you? You are Italian, aren't you? Cioè, prima uno fa l'affermazione, poi si chiede, ma è vero? Quindi, you are Italian, aren't you?
You are Italian, aren't you?
Aren't you? Exactly. It's the second part. When you say vero, è così, è giusto, that becomes a question. The first part is a normal sentence, an affirmative sentence. So, you are Italian, aren't you? Yes, I'm sorry if I make some mistakes typing, because I type while speaking and sometimes I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, no problems. Paola, can you give us an example of this vero, giusto?
You drink Coca-Cola, don't you?
Exactly, perfect. I never drink a Coca-Cola though, but it's okay. Bruno, do you want to give us an example?
You prefer going on holiday in mountain, don't you?
Yes, you prefer going on holiday to the mountains, don't you? Perfect. You combined the two rules. Fantastic. Congratulations. Hai combinato le due regolette che ho spiegato. Fantastic. Congratulations. Elisabetta. Sorry?
Non lo sapevo.
Provo, I try. I like reading book. No, scusa. You like reading book, don't you?
Yes. You like reading books, don't you? Yes. You try. Won't you? Ok, you'll try, won't you? Ci proverai, vero? You'll try sta per you will try. L'abbreviazione double L is for will. You'll try, e quindi negativa di will not becomes won't. Ok, quindi you'll try, won't you? Ci proverai, vero? You'll try, won't you? Okay, perfect. Martina, can you give us an example?
You like cats, don't you?
Oh, yes, I love cats. Right, Marina, where are you, Marina? You are outside, aren't you? You're outside, aren't you? Marina, we can't hear you. Can you switch the microphone on, please? That's not the right way to wear mask, though. Your face mask should
because
also...
I am in the train, on the train.
On a train, okay. But your mask should also cover the nose.
You come...
Shouldn't it?
But I don't know the rules because I not heard the first part of
Oh, you
lesson.
joined later. Okay, you joined us later. Okay, the rule is, it's a way to say vero, non è vero, giusto, è corretto, and it's made by making the affirmative sentence, like for example, ti piace la cioccolata, and then the question vero, e questo vero, this vero is made using the auxiliary verb to make the question at the opposite, how can I say, meaning. If it's an affirmation, it becomes a negative. If it's a negative, it becomes a positive. So, for example, I like chocolate. Don't I? I like chocolate, don't I? What a stupid question. But anyway, yes, you like chocolate, don't you? Quindi, you're outside, aren't you? You're on a train.
You like coffee, don't you?
Perfect. Fantastic. Very well. Roberta Andreoli, do you want to give us an example? She's gone. Roberta Andreoli.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to try with an example?
Yes.
You want to try with an example, don't you? Now switch the microphone on. You are in the mute mode. You're in the mute mode. You're in the mute mode. Shall I send you a request to switch on? I sent you a request. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes,
you
yes,
can hear
we
me now.
can. Yes.
Okay. You are tired, aren't you?
A little bit. Is it so visible? È così
No,
visibile?
no. It was an example, sorry.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for your example. Perfect. Okay, so the same way in which you would make the question, you make the second part of the sentence, but opposite meaning. Laura, can you try? Do you want to try? Laura, we can't hear you. Laura, can you hear us?
Yes, of course I can. Good. If you want me, I can try, but...
Yes, please.
Yes, I'm just an observer. If you want, I can try.
Please try. Why are you here?
Okay. I'm just here to observe. Okay, I can try. My sister can sing very well. No, your sister can sing very well, can't she?
Perfect.
Okay.
Your sister can sing very well, can't she? Perfect, Laura. Why do you say you're here only as a viewer?
Yeah, because Stefano told me that you are a very good teacher, and so I was curious to know you and your teaching method. Okay.
Stefano is always exaggerated. Okay,
So
you're very welcome. You're very welcome anyway, and you're very welcome to participate as well.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm just here for this lesson, okay? Not
no,
for
you can come whenever you want to, no problem.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so right, so this is one rule we discovered or we revised. Ecco una regola che abbiamo rivisto. But let's go on with our main, topic, which was teaching children, very young children, teaching English, if possible, to very young children. Okay, why? Well, first of all, and I've told yesterday this thing also to the other group, please accept my greatest respect and admiration for all of you, because I know it's a tough job. It's a tough job. It's a difficult job. It's a hard job. A tough job. It's a hard job to teach small children. It's very demanding. It's very tiring. But most of everything else, it's a job of great responsibility. Great responsibility. Because, of course, at that age, children absorb everything. Your way of speaking, your way of moving, your way of behaving, your everything. They absorb everything from you and their parents, mainly. Maybe the grandparents, but from the people they get in contact with. And so they stay with you for long hours each day, and they absorb a lot from you. So you've got a you play a crucial role in their growing. And sorry, my daughter. And so you're really doing a great job. And that was my doggy. Carol, Birba, stop it, please. He doesn't understand English, but he understands the tone, hopefully. Anyway, so really you have all my respect and my admiration. Sorry. I don't know who is it, but I don't care. Sorry. So really, please receive my great respect and admiration, because you're doing a tough job and a very important one, a crucial one for the growth of your children. And that's the first thing I want to tell you. And the second thing is you are the best teachers for your children. And why am I telling you this? Because in many cases, teachers refuse to teach English because they are worried. They say, I don't know English well. Maybe I'm teaching the wrong pronunciation, or what if they ask me a word I don't know, these kind of things. Don't you worry. Believe me, thank you for teaching English to your children. You are the best teachers they can have. Thank you for teaching them English, because learning a different language, whatever language, not only English, but learning a language really broaden their minds, amplia le loro menti, broaden their minds. Because it's a way to broaden their minds, because when they start to understand that the same object can have two different names, two ways of calling it. And they started to understand that there are different ways of looking at things. That means they will always accept diversity in society, and they will always accept the idea that there are specific languages in the future, when they will have to learn about specific languages. Maybe they study law or mathematics or, I don't know, science. They will know, they will easily understand that they must use a specific word to say that specific thing, even if the same thing can be called in a different way, because they develop this elasticity in their minds. And this is a very important tool you give them. A tool è un attrezzo, sì, un attrezzo fondamentalmente, that you're giving them. So it will be very, very useful for them in the future, but not in the far future. I'm talking, I gave examples of law or science, but even in the near future, for example, mathematics, you have no idea how many people in the primary school have difficulties in learning the additions because they connect the word più with the sentence non c'è più. And they don't understand that più means plus and not gone, you know? If they are used to switch from, you know, one name to the other, they really develop an elasticity that will help them for the rest of their life, believe me. So it's very, very important to learn another language. Why English? Because it's a lingua franca, basically. These, of course, advantages apply for any language, but I think we should teach English to them in schools, in Italian schools, because English is probably the language which will be more helpful, more useful, more useful to them. Helpful, utile, useful, utile. Only helpful comes from help, aiutare. Helpful, aiutante, utile. Useful comes from use, useful, utile. Okay, so by adding full, you transform a verb or a word into an adjective, basically. Aggiungendo questo full si trasforma una parola o un verbo in un aggettivo. Help, to help, aiutare. Helpful, utile. Useful, okay? And so on. Beauty, bellezza, beautiful, bellissimo, e così via. So really, it's very, very important what you accepted to do with your children. Thank you very much for this, because many kindergarten teachers wouldn't dare osare, wouldn't dare or wouldn't mind to to teach their children English. You're not obliged to do that. So I'm sure it's easier to say, I don't have to, I can do without. And so thank you very much for, on the contrary, doing it. Okay, could you understand my English? Do you want me to repeat it quickly in Italian? No? Is it clear for everyone? Marco, how did it go? Okay, so far so good. Marina, okay? Right, perfect. So I want to thank you very much for this, first of all. Then, yes, you are the best teachers. Why did you say you are? Really, Loretta, you are the best teacher. And Marco is the best teacher, and Roberta is the best. And you know why you are the best teachers? You can imagine why? Any idea? Because I'm the best, of course. No, why? Any idea? Bruno, can you switch the microphone on? Did you want to say something? You didn't want to say something, sorry. I thought you wanted to say something.
Because I love this job. And so
exactly.
I think
because you love this job and you love your children, yes, and they love you. And this emotion is conveyed, convey, what does it mean, convey? Trasmessa. So this emotion is conveyed, this emotion is conveyed together with the language, together with whatever you teach, and they can feel it. So don't you worry when you teach English. Don't you worry about the correct pronunciation or not knowing about a word, this kind of things, because if you're anxious and you're worried, the children will notice it and they will connect the English time with the time of anxiety and, you know, a time in which the teacher is worried. And if the teacher is worried, they are worried because they see the word through you and their parents, of course, perché loro vedono il mondo veramente attraverso di voi. So if you are worried or anxious or whatever, they will feel something, you know, wrong and will connect it with the English language. So it doesn't matter if they learn a wrong pronunciation, if they learn 100 words instead of 300. It doesn't matter as long as they keep up the enthusiasm for learning and the connection of English as a funny, happy, you know, nice thing to do. Because if they keep up the enthusiasm and, you know, the idea of English being nice to learn, they will learn whatever they don't know, they will learn it in the future. On the contrary, if they connect English with something, you know, stressful, and you know, they won't go on learning English because it's something not funny to do. And why should they do it? You know, so that's very, very important. Now, do you agree with me, Loretta? Do you agree with me?
Yes,
are you the best teacher for your children?
And I think this you say it's the same for other subjects.
Yes, it applies. It applies to all subjects, of course.
Yes.
It applies to all subjects, of course, but we're talking about English, of course. But yes, it applies to all aspects.
In primary school, you have to do the primary things. And if you, at the end of the primary school, the children love study, love reading, love doing something, like create something, you are you gave them the tools to go on in the future.
Exactly. Yes, you managed to give them the tools to go on with their learning for the future. But that's a kindergarten group.
Yes, but I'm here because the primary school was full. Yes,
you're very
and
welcome.
So
anyway.
I don't want to miss you, and so I'm in the kindergarten group.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Loretta. I wouldn't want to miss you too. Non avrei neanche voluto fare a meno di te. Okay, Marco, do you agree with me? With what I said? Okay, 3 possibilities. I totally agree with you. That's very nice. Second possibility, sorry, I can't say I completely agree with you. Sorry, I can't say completely agree with you if you want to, because even if it's true that blah, 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 nevertheless, blah, blah, blah. Okay, because even if it's true that blah, blah, nevertheless, blah, blah, blah. Okay, third possibility, sorry, I can't say I agree with you. I can't say I agree with you because from my experience, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so possibility number 1, I totally agree with you. Possibility number 2, sorry, I can't say completely agree with you because even if it's true that blah, blah, nevertheless, blah, blah. Third possibility, sorry, I can't say I agree with you because from my experience, and so on and so on. Okay, so Marco.
Sorry, I can't say I agree with you because from my experience,
Say it in Italian, don't you worry. Say it in Italian and we'll translate it together. Dillo in italiano, lo traduciamo insieme, no problems.
Un attimo mi è arrivata qualcosa davanti.
No, dicevi, mi spiace, non posso dire di essere d'accordo con te perché in base alla mia esperienza, cosa volevi dire? Ok, think about it.
Non ho capito un'affermazione, poi c'era non ho capito tutto, okay. E stavo cercando delle parole che non conosco.
Okay. So to make a summary, to sum up, to summarize up, allora, scusate, non so più se sto parlando inglese o italiano, aiuto. Per riassumere, io vi dicevo che, cosa vi dicevo? Allora, che è importantissimo insegnare una lingua anche a quest'età e che vi ringrazio molto perché non siete obbligati a farlo e molti insegnanti della scuola materna dicono vabbè chi ce lo fa fare è lavoro in più, è fatica in più, è mettersi in gioco in più. Invece grazie per farlo perché è molto importante insegnare una seconda lingua a un bambino anche se è così piccolo per vari motivi, perché gli apre la mente, gli fa capire che ci sono modi diversi per chiamare le cose, per vedere le cose e questo è un enorme valore a livello prosociale perché impara che ci possono essere modi diversi e ugualmente validi di risolvere i problemi, di comunicare. E poi anche per la sua elasticità mentale, perché un domani, quando dovrà imparare delle lingue specifiche, per esempio se studia legge o se studia scienze o se studia matematica, ma anche non in un domani lontanissimo, anche alle elementari, per esempio, quando fa l'addizione, tantissimi bambini fanno molta fatica ad imparare l'addizione perché per loro la parola più è collegata con la frase non c'è più e quindi non capiscono che è una cosa che bisogna aggiungere, pensano che sia una cosa che si è persa al contrario, capito? E quindi questa capacità, questa elasticità mentale che voi date ai vostri ragazzi, ai vostri bambini, insegnando una seconda lingua, è uno strumento che veramente gli aprirà le menti e li aiuterà per tutta la vita. Quindi vi ringrazio per aver deciso di insegnare inglese ai vostri bambini. Perché inglese? Perché fondamentalmente è una lingua franca, ormai è la lingua che più facilmente aiuta a comunicare in tutto il mondo, per cui tutte le lingue hanno questo vantaggio di fornire elasticità mentale, eccetera, eccetera. Però è giusto che insegniamo l'inglese a scuola perché volenti o nolenti è la lingua più usata in tutto il mondo, per cui hanno tentato con l'esperanto, ma è stato un fallimento, perché una lingua trasmette anche una cultura, bene o male. L'esperanto non ha niente dietro, c'è poco da fare, per cui ecco. Ecco, quindi questo fondamentalmente ho detto. Poi la domanda era: siete d'accordo con me? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Siete d'accordo con me? E le possibilità erano 3. Possibility number 1, I totally agree with you. Sono totalmente d'accordo con te. Possibility number 2, I can't say I completely agree with you because even if it's true that blah, blah, nevertheless, non posso dire di essere completamente d'accordo con te, perché anche se è vero che, però tuttavia, blah, blah. Possibility number 3, I can't say I agree with you. Non posso dire di essere d'accordo con te because from my experience, perché dalla mia esperienza I could notice that, ho potuto notare che bla bla. Ok? So, what's your position, Marco?
Do you agree with you?
You totally agree with me. With me, thank you. That's where I wanted you to to get. È qua che ti volevo far arrivare. Non mi piaceva il fatto che tu non fossi d'accordo con me. No, ditelo pure se non siete d'accordo, che non succede niente. Tanto non posso raggiungervi, quindi. Ok, thank you, Marco. Yes, Bruno.
Sorry, Maria Pia. I have a little
problem?
Meeting with my colleague.
Okay.
For 10 minutes.
Okay, do you agree with me or not?
I totally agree with you.
That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, yes. Anyway, all these lessons are recorded in the YouTube channel, Europol YouTube channel, so you can always watch them later or again, or if you can't attend them. So when you have to go, don't worry, you go, no problem.
Sorry, Maria, in the chat, Giuliana, the girl, she can't get in,
yes.
Is watching us from streaming. We can't see her, and she can't see herself too, but she's watching out now.
Yes. Any question, please tell her to ask using the chat.
Okay.
And if I don't notice it, would you please do it for me, Loretta? Would you please
thank you?
E se io non lo noto, perché quando lavoro non sto continuamente col cellulare, ce lo dici tu, Loretta, per favore, if she has any question. I'm very sorry for this, Giuliana. I don't know what's the problem, but yeah. Okay, but anyway, and I want to, okay, I'll take a note of it. Giuliana, I'll put her present afterwards. Right, so Roberta, what's your position? Do you agree with me? Do you want to add something?
You are speaking with me or the other Roberta?
Ah, sorry, you're right. Okay, you too. Okay, Andreoli.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, please do.
Okay. First of all, I completely agree with you. It's very important for them. Yesterday, I was teaching colors, and then I have in my mind this terrible scenery in which I think, oh my God, I don't remember how to write gray. That is not so difficult, but in my mind I say I was
difficult because
writing on the blackboard and I say, oh my God, is with A or is with E, and I was just.
Can I tell you?
Yes.
British English British English is with an E, gray like this. That's British English.
Exactly correct. So then
and the gray with an A is American English.
Oh my God!
So
really?
both systems are correct.
Both are correct. In the English book, there was gray with E.
With an E.
Yeah.
British, yes.
Yes, because also I'm teaching in primary school, like Loretta, I think, because I would like so much to join, so I come here. But I teach in primary school.
Ah, okay. Who else is not a kindergarten teacher here? Roberta Busato, what school do you teach?
I teach in a primary school.
Primary school as well.
Yes,
okay.
I don't teach English.
You don't teach English. What do you teach?
I teach technology.
Technology, fantastic.
Yes. But I want to improve my English to teach technology in English.
Perfect. That would be perfect. Fantastic. Most of the words in computer studies are already in English. File, whatever. Most of them are already in English. But yes, that would be a great idea.
Yes, I like teaching robotics.
Wow.
Yes. And a lot
Lucky
of software. Yeah, a lot of software are in English language.
Yes.
So I have to learn and teach in English something. No?
Yes. Yes. When you teach English, it's also a good way for you to learn it yourself. You learn it together with your children, as we normally do from everyone, you know. But I happened to teach kindergarten children, primary school children, middle school students, secondary high school students, and now grown-ups. So I've taught all ages, and every time I discovered and learned something. When I went maybe on a school trip with my middle school students, I was, wow, ooh, I didn't know that. How interesting. I kept learning together with them. And that's why also teaching is so fascinating, because it's not a static job. It's not something you do automatically every day. You grow up with your children. So yeah, thank you. So all the others are kindergarten children, teachers.
Well,
Laura?
No, Maria Pia. I actually teach in a secondary school.
Secondary school?
Yeah, I'm following the C1 course with Sarah, but I wanted to see, I wanted to see your method.
Okay, all right. Okay. Oh my God, I hope you like my method.
No, don't worry. But myself, I started learning English at primary school, and I think it's really, really important to start at an early age.
It is.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible, yes.
Basically.
Because, yes, you acquire an open-mindedness that otherwise you don't have.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So anybody else who wants to add something? Elisabetta, do you want to add something? Paola, Francesca?
Hello, I'm teaching in primary school. And I want to improve my English because I need to improve my English. I totally agree with you because I think learn English is very important for conoscere, know,
to come to know if you want to.
So of view, different point of view.
To get to know or to come to know different parts of.
Cioè punti di vista diversi.
Points of view, different points of view. Yes, definitely.
And
definitely.
Then I love it too, the energy of children. I think it is an honor to be next to them.
Yes, an honor to be next to them. Yes, to work with them. Yes.
Yes, and then I love teach English with creative because for me is important, essential, si dice essential.
Essential, basic.
Teach with activity.
It's essential.
My phone is crazy. Something when I speak, it answer. Da sola,
by itself. By itself, da solo. By itself. Per conto suo.
And per conto suo. And
yes, definitely.
Come?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely, I totally agree with you.
Thank you. Definitely, at this age, you don't have to teach children, basically. You have to play with them, teaching English in a very, how can I say, funny way, playing with them. You cannot expect children to sit quiet and listen to you and repeat, you know, it doesn't work like that. They need to move, to create, to make something. So yes, thank you, Elisabetta, for your, note. It's true. We need to make them do something because at this age, they're very explorative. They need to move. They need to discover the word. They need to make. They need to, do something practical.
In fact, I choose this course because I think in the garden school it's better to teach with activities.
Definitely.
But I know in the primary school the same.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Absolutely. 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 Yes, definitely. Yes. Yes. Anybody else? Francesca, thank you.
I cry. No, I cry, piango.
You cry? Why? Why are you crying?
I understand what you say, but I not speak.
I cannot.
I cannot speak English. I teach in a primary school.
You're all primary school teachers. Okay.
Yes. I not teach English.
I don't teach English. No problems.
But I very
it's very difficult for you.
Yes.
It's very difficult to you to explain yourself in English.
Yes.
Yes. But don't worry. But don't worry, because it's difficult now. It's the first time. It'll be a little bit less difficult next time. And it'll be a little bit less difficult the following time. And by the end of the year, it won't be so difficult anymore. Non preoccuparti perché è difficile adesso perché è la prima volta. La prossima volta sarà leggermente meno difficile. E poi sarà leggermente meno difficile. E alla fine in qualche modo te la caverai, vedrai.
Ho paura di aver sbagliato il corso, mi dispiace. Io voglio...
Everybody makes mistake.
Voglio provarci, però ho paura di non essere in grado, ecco. Ce la metto tutta, ve lo dico.
Yes, of course. Don't you worry. Don't you worry in the least. Everybody makes mistake. It's only making mistakes that we grow up and learn. This idea of a mistake being a bad thing is very stupid. A mistake is only a stage to improve. tutti fanno errori e fare errori è essenziale per crescere, per progredire. Questa idea dell'errore come una cosa che non va bene è assolutamente stupida come idea. Anzi, è meglio se fate errori qua, così posso correggervi e imparate meglio. Se invece state zitti, non fate errori, cosa imparate? Niente. Cioè, veramente, questa idea dell'errore come una cosa brutta, non capisco perché ci debba essere, perché l'errore è tantissime volte è un passaggio essenziale per migliorare. Quindi,
posso dire una cosa a Francesca, che potrebbe essere mia figlia, quindi la dico veramente con tantissimo affetto, la dico in italiano così almeno. Ecco, io volevo dirle che secondo me invece questa esperienza l'aiuterà tantissimo, perché sta vivendo lei in prima persona l'esperienza che vivono che vivono gli alunni, quando praticamente sono a digiuno delle cose e non le sanno. Quindi l'esperienza che farà lei secondo me sarà utilissima, le sarà di tesoro per fare poi anche bene il suo lavoro, quindi la deve vivere bene e saremo un gruppo bello, coeso, che grazie a Maria Pia riusciremo insieme a portare avanti qualcosa di bello. Ecco.
Yes, exactly, Loretta. Yes, exactly. I'm sure too that this experience will be very useful to you, both because you are on the learner's side for once, and then you can, live in your, directly on yourself all the anxieties and the, things that somebody trying to learn feels. And you will remember it, and you'll be a much better teacher. And then because you're very welcome, and don't you worry for your English. It will improve, don't you worry. Migliorerà, don't you worry in the least. And anyway, this is a very important thing. Mistake. Let your children make mistakes. Don't you I don't know, don't you make them feel stupid or because they do something wrong. Be always positive. And, there's a technique that the English people call the critic sandwich, and it's based on this. When you need to say something negative to your children, don't you say this was bad. Say, wow, that's a very good try you made. Actually, this could be made better if you did it like this. And this is not properly correct. I think we should revise this part. But nevertheless, you did a great job in trying. C'è proprio un sistema per dire delle cose negative a un bambino che gli inglesi chiamano il sandwich, il panino della critica. Si parte con un'affermazione positiva. Wow, hai fatto un gran lavoro, hai lavorato, vedo che hai lavorato tanto. Poi si comincia a dire una cosa un po' più negativa. Certo, questa parte andrebbe un po' rivista, magari cosa dici, facciamo così? Poi si dice la mazzata, questo qui va assolutamente rivisto perché è meglio, cosa dici, lo rivediamo un attimo, eccetera. E poi si conclude con un'altra cosa positiva, però vedo che ci hai lavorato su, che hai scelto per esempio un bell'argomento, vedo che ti sei impegnato, quindi grazie, complimenti, sei stato bravissimo. Because British people say, I don't know whether it's true or not, because I'm no psychologist and I can only talk according to my experience, but I think it's true that a negative thing hurts much more than a positive one. But if you put it in between two positive ones, the child understands that he has made a mistake, but you appreciate his effort all the same, and he feels appreciated and understood, and he would feel willing to go on trying. If you simply tell him this is wrong, he's lost because he feels bad because he didn't manage, he feels unhappy because you are unhappy, and sometimes he doesn't know what else to do, and it's very frustrating to see that you have tried your best to do something and it wasn't enough. It's very, very discouraging. So please adopt the critic sandwich method. Perché veramente per un bambino è molto brutto sentirsi dire una cosa negativa, ci rimane molto male perché i bambini dipendono tantissimo da voi e quindi si sentono veramente, non capiscono che è una cosa negativa, però la supereranno, capito? Si sentono veramente, come dire, rifiutati e cominciano a dire io non ce la farò mai perché non sono capace, perché ci ho messo tutta la mia buona volontà e non sono riuscito a fare niente. E quindi veramente non scoraggiateli. E questa idea del panino della critica è un'ottima idea perché loro capiscono di aver sbagliato qualcosa, però capiscono che voi li apprezzate comunque e siete comunque contenti di loro e che quindi devono solo un po' migliorare, ma non c'è problema, capito? Ed è molto importante per il loro, for their self-esteem, self-consciousness, self-esteem, self-consciousness, self-esteem, lo sto scrivendo, consciousness. È molto importante per la loro autostima e per la percezione che avranno di sé, non come di un perdente che anche se ci mette tutta la buona volontà non conclude niente, ma come un vincente che basta solo che magari capisca qualcosa di più, capito? And this is very, very important, very important. So don't you worry about your mistakes. I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Who doesn't make any mistake in life? We all learn through our mistakes. Oh, you're back home, Marina. Good. Sei tornata a casa, Marina. No more face mask. Ok, quindi non preoccupatevi per gli errori, tutti fanno errori, chi è che non fa errori? E poi è giusto fare errori perché è così che si cresce. E quindi tranquilla Francesca, don't worry. E vedo che Marina è riuscita a tornare tranquilla a casa. We can't hear you, Marina. Switch the microphone on.
I return by train and by car.
And by car as well. Yes, I saw you driving.
And now I'm at home.
Oh, finally, home sweet home. Home sweet home. Casa dolce casa. Yes, I saw you driving. Ti ho visto che guidavi la macchina.
Ah, okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your effort to be with us today. Grazie mille per il tuo sforzo di essere con noi oggi, perché insomma, grazie.
Will be always the same situation because I'm headmaster in primary and secondary school.
Okay, so we always be on your way home on Thursday. Yeah, well. So you are the head mistress. You are the head mistress. Sei la direttrice, la dirigente.
Yes.
Dirigente. La dirigente. Sì, headmaster è un maschio, headmistress è una donna.
Headmistress.
Yes. Okay, so you will always be on your way home on Thursday at this time. Well, thank you anyway for being with us. Okay, anybody else wants to add something? C'è qualcun altro che vuole aggiungere qualcosa? I think we're doing a great job. Penso che stiamo facendo un bel lavoro, però quanti spunti, no? Che stanno venendo fuori. Don't you think so? Non pensate che sia vero, che stanno venendo fuori degli spunti? Roberta.
I would like to ask you something that is not connected with this, even if I appreciate it very much, because I would like to share that it's my first experience like English teacher. I don't think sometimes that I'm enough, but I'm trying to do my best. So, okay. And children asked me, what about Halloween, teacher? What
Okay,
we
do you
can
want to
do?
organize some Halloween activities?
Yes, because with the virus, I'm not sure. I would like to do a lot of game, but this year it's very difficult. So we can share candies, we can share anything. So I would like to know if you have an idea or something. Okay.
Yes. Yes. So first of all, you're not good enough. Not you're not enough. You're not good enough. Yes. And okay, do you all agree on planning, projecting something for Halloween? Is it okay for you?
Yes.
Yeah? Right?
Yeah.
Siete tutti d'accordo di progettare qualcosa per Halloween? Ok, Halloween. Ok, first of all, they needed to create, to make something. So, what can you do? You can make a ghost. A ghost is very, very easy to make. There are various possibilities. You can draw it. You can draw it on a piece of paper and cut it out. Cut it out. Potete disegnarlo su un foglio e ritagliarlo, anzi farlo disegnare ai ragazzi, tanto un fantasma voglio dire, e ritagliarlo e farlo ritagliare. Make them cut it out. Make them cut it out. Because I'm sure they got the scissors with the no points, those which cannot harm them in any way, perché sono sicura che hanno le forbici, quelli che senza punta, che non possono fargli male in nessun modo, no? Giusto? Scissors, a pair of scissors, un paio di forbici. Scissors sono le forbici, ok? Or you can bring them outside in the garden if you have a garden or a courtyard with some trees and make them collect leaves. Leaves. A leaf non c'è qui, una foglia, leaves è il plurale, foglie. Make them collect leaves or pick up leaves, raccogliere foglie o raccogliere delle foglie, and paint them white, and then draw the mouth, the eyes, and pretend that they are ghosts. And pretend vuol dire fingere, far finta, pretend that they are ghosts. Ok? E vengono molto bene. This comes out very well because leaves have different shapes. Le foglie hanno forme diverse, shapes, and so there can be a slim ghost or a big ghost. So there are different kinds of ghosts, and so this can be a good idea. Or you can also easily, if the weather is bad, for example, you don't want to go outside, se per esempio c'è brutto tempo, non volete andare fuori, you can easily make a ghost with 2 hankies. Hankies is the short for handkerchiefs, chief plurale, handkerchiefs. Allora, hankies è la forma abbreviata di, oddio ho sbagliato a scrivere, questa non è una J, è una H, handkerchiefs, handkerchief è il singolare, ovviamente al plurale diventa VIES, handkerchiefs, e vuol dire fazzolettino. This is a hanky. That's British English. If you prefer to use American English, tissue, tissue. So a tissue or a hanky, whatever you prefer. So you take, I've finished my hanky packet, sorry. I need a new packet of hankies because this was the last one. And you need 2 to make a ghost. And it's very easy to make a ghost, and it's something your children can easily do. They take a hanky, they wrap it up, put another one around it or over it, and close it with tape, sticking tape. Wait a second.
I like it very much, really.
This is something they
nice.
can easily do by themselves, and it's a good way to make them learn a few words like scissors, sticking tape or tape, hankies. Then when you've got your little ghost, you can draw a mouth and 2 eyes. Well, anyway, and this is your little ghost. It's very easy to do, to make, very easy, and they will love it. And then with a ghost, you can do whatever you want to. You can put it to bed, go to bed, ghost, wake up, ghost, go and wash your face, go and have breakfast. You can do whatever you want with your ghost. And talking to the ghost, they can use English. Oh, by the way, wait a second. There's an important thing I want to tell you, and it is try and speak English with them. Of course, children are not stupid, and they know you can understand Italian, and of course, it's easier for them to speak Italian than English. Everybody would do that. If I could choose, I don't know my EI, but I mean, if you could choose whether to speak Italian or English, I'm sure you would speak Italian because it's easier, you know, it's easy. You're sure to manage to communicate. So it's important they realize that you do not understand English. You do not understand Italian, and they have to speak English with you. And how can you do that? Because, of course, they know you understand Italian. So how can you do? You put a ribbon, a hat, a pair of glasses, an apron, whatever you want to, on you. And when you have got that thing, you're not Maestra Maria Pia anymore. You are Teacher Maria, and Teacher Maria doesn't understand Italian. Which doesn't mean you pretend not to understand them, because this is very frustrating. It means that you show them you don't understand, but you are interested on what they want to say. You care for them. And say, oh my God, sorry. Is it a hanky you want? Is it a tissue you want? Oh, a tissue, here you are, you know? So don't you ignore them. Show them that you care for what they want to ask, but not in Italian. The next time you've got your ribbon, your hat, or whatever on, they will say hanky to you or tissue, because they would know that you don't understand Italian. Of course, they know it's always you, but I can assure you that at this age, they take it as a game for granted. They never discuss about this kind of things, you know? So do like this, if I can give you a suggestion, of course. Una cosa volevo suggerirvi, quando insegnate inglese, per favore, parlate solo inglese con i bambini. Ovviamente, sti bambini non sono mica scemi, lo sanno che voi capite anche l'italiano e ovviamente per loro è più facile parlare italiano. E quindi l'unico sistema è far finta di non sapere l'italiano quando fate inglese. E come potete far finta di non saperlo quando in tutto il resto della giornata parlate tranquillamente italiano? Vi mettete un fiocco rosa, un cappello, un paio di occhiali grandi, un apron, what's in Italian? Un grembiule, qualcosa che vi distingua, e quando avete quella cosa addosso non siete più la maestra Maria Pia, siete Teacher Maria. E Teacher Maria non capisce l'italiano. Ovviamente loro lo sanno che se siete sempre la stessa persona, però vi assicuro lo accettano come se fosse un gioco. Loro non si fanno tante domande, accettano le cose abbastanza facilmente. Quindi voi diventate la Teacher Loretta, Teacher Marco, Teacher Martina, ok? And if they want to talk to you, to communicate with you, they have to do it in English. E se vogliono parlare con voi, comunicare con voi, devono farlo in inglese. Allora, ovviamente non lo sanno fare in inglese da subito e quindi le parole gliele dovete far sentire tante volte, e quando loro cercano di parlarvi in italiano, non fate finta di non sentire o dire non capisco perché io parlo solo inglese, no. Voi siete molto interessati a cercare di capire cosa vogliono dire e dimostrategli che ci tenete a loro, che siete interessati a capire quello che loro vogliono dire, che non li ignorate, perché questo è molto frustrante per un bambino, sentirsi ignorato e dire Madonna, vorrei dire questa cosa e non la so dire, la maestra non mi capisce. No, la maestra vuole capirti, ok? Poi ovviamente voi l'italiano lo sapete e quindi gli dite la parola che lui cerca, gliela ripetete 3000 volte. Ah, è un fazzolettino che vuoi? Sì, un fazzolettino. E hanky, e hanky. Do you want one hanky or two hankies? Oh, here it is, a hanky for you. Good, a hanky. Siete tutti contenti perché avete capito che lui vuole a hanky. E la prossima volta vi assicuro che chiederà a hanky.
Can I say a thing,
Sure,
please?
please do.
This method can be useful in our classes when we've got a lot of foreign children. For example, in my classes, I've got a lot of children from Nigeria, for example. They speak English very well. Better than me, of course, and something better. Okay, but in these cases, they understand more than their friends, and in the other subjects, they are always down. They don't understand math, they don't understand Italian, they don't understand history, and so on. And in English, these children are really happy because they can translate to the other when the others don't understand. And so it's a very great method to include all the children and especially the foreign children.
Exactly. It's very important to, ok, schoolmates sono i compagni di scuola, mate è compagno, quindi workmate è un compagno di lavoro, housemate è un compagno di casa, schoolmate è compagno di scuola, ok? Quindi they're schoolmates, i loro compagni di scuola. They feel rewarded, si sentono gratificati. Reward è una gratificazione. They feel rewarded, si sentono gratificati. Ho sbagliato a scrivere workmate, scusate, workmate. workmate. And yes, and it's very useful to use a cooperative approach. So even if they do something by themselves, please invite them to help each other, to work together. Maybe somebody makes a ghost and the other one can paint it, or, you know, they can hang them together. These kind of things. It's important for them to learn how to cooperate. It's very important. And it's very useful if you have foreign children in your classes, because they've got abilities and skills the Italian ones haven't, and the Italian ones have abilities and skills and knowledges that the foreign ones haven't. So working together, they learn how to cooperate, to work in team, and to get to the goal, to their aim, you know, better. Lavorando insieme imparano a cooperare, a lavorare in squadra e a raggiungere un obiettivo che magari per un italiano da solo sarebbe difficile per la questione lingua, per un nigeriano da solo sarebbe difficile perché non ha le abilità pregresse, che ne so io, la lingua italiana, eccetera, di un italiano. Working together, they get to the result. Lavorando insieme arrivano al risultato, and it's very rewarding for everyone. And this is a very important pro-social value. E questa è anche un'abilità pro-sociale importantissima, because in life they will have to work in team if they wanted to reach high level of results. Perché nella vita bisognerà lavorare in squadra, sempre di più se si vogliono ottenere dei risultati a un certo livello. Because nobody knows everything, perché nessuno sa tutto, come appunto vi dicevo prima. Okay? So yes, of course, what else? So thank you, Loretta. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you very much indeed. What else? Be very, how can I say? Act out. Fate come gli attori. Be very exaggerated in your things, because this becomes very involving. If you exaggerate, you draw their attention. Se esagerate le cose, se proprio fate le cose recitate alla grande, attirate tantissimo la loro attenzione. And this is important too, you know. So what else? I was thinking of something, but I forgot. Oh yes, I forgot I forgot to finish my previous part when I was telling you, you are the best teachers because you love your children and they love you. And if you ask any other teacher, even a mother tongue, an English mother tongue, to come in your classes and teach your children English, they wouldn't learn as much as they can learn with you. Mi sono dimenticata prima di concludere il discorso dicendo che voi siete gli insegnanti migliori per i vostri bambini perché li amate e loro vi amano e loro sanno che c'è questa connessione emotiva. Se voi fate venire un insegnante di madrelingua inglese in classe a fare le stesse cose, vi assicuro che i bambini impareranno di meno. E perché impareranno di meno? Perché per tutto, for the whole time, they'll be there worrying about they can trust that person. Who is that person? Is it something I can, trust? Because especially in the kindergarten, just imagine poor children. They are in your hands, no parents to defend them, no mother to defend them, no father. They are completely in your hands. And when they understand that they are safe with you, when they understand you love them and, they come to love you, they learn everything you want. So if a stranger comes in the class, it's a stranger. And most of the time, they would be worried inside of themselves whether it's good to trust that person, if it's good their behavior, what does that person expects from them, these kind of things, which are already, you know, done with you. Ok, quindi non pensate che se viene un insegnante madrelingua a fare inglese ai vostri bambini sia meglio. Non è meglio, è peggio perché, perlomeno all'inizio, perché i bambini sanno che di voi possono fidarsi, e questo è molto importante anche alla primaria, ma soprattutto poi all'asilo, perché pensate, sti poveri bambini non c'è la madre a difendersi, non c'è il padre a difenderli, sono nelle vostre mani, capito? Mettetevi nei loro panni. Capiscono che voi li amate e si sentono tranquilli, sicuri, rassicurati, e hanno una, come si può dire, attitudine ad imparare, perché è bello, perché sono sicuri, perché voi siete contenti, allora loro sono contenti. Viene un estraneo a insegnargli inglese e i 3/4 della loro attenzione non va a quello che viene insegnato, ma va dentro di loro a chiedersi: e questo chi è? Ma mi vorrà bene? Ma ci sarà da fidarsi di questa persona? Ma e se mi tratta male? Ma se io dico una cosa che non gli piace lui si arrabbia? Ma sarà giusto come faccio? Mi sgriderà? E tutte queste cose qua, perché è un estraneo per loro. E quindi veramente, come volevo dirvi all'inizio, voi siete i migliori insegnanti per i vostri bambini, perché con voi loro sono al sicuro e sanno di essere al sicuro e possono concentrarsi sull'apprendere, sul giocare e apprendere, capito? E quindi ecco, questo l'ho detto perché qualcosa che ha detto Loretta mi ha fatto scattare il collegamento, ma non mi ricordo più cosa. Va bene. Ma sto parlando troppo io. I want you to speak. Francesca Robbi, you didn't say anything up to now. Non hai detto niente finora. Marina Porta, you said very little. Laura, okay, Laura is a viewer, but anyway, she's very welcome anyway. Martina, does anybody want to say something? Paola Belli, nessuno vuole dire qualcosa? Elisabetta, we can't hear you. Switch the microphone on.
No, the first meeting, I prefer to listen to you.
Okay,
like,
you feel more reassured.
Then I speak piano piano, col te,
slowly,
da più
yes.
confidenza.
Okay, you feel more reassured in listening now because it's the first meeting. Okay, and that's a good point. Thank you very much, Elisabetta, for having risen it. Yes, reason it, having reason it. Okay, for having taken it, because it's a very good point, because yes, please give your children all the time they need. There might be lively children who learn by doing things, and so they immediately want to try and speak and try, and even if they make mistakes, they don't care. And there are more shy people who want to listen and listen and listen again before trying. Everybody's different. They have different characters and different attitudes towards the subjects, towards, you know, whatever you propose. Give them the time they need. E questo è un ottimo punto che ha fatto Elisabetta, grazie mille. Date anche ai vostri bambini tutto il tempo di cui hanno bisogno. Ci sono i bambini che imparano buttandosi, provando. Quindi voi dite hanky e questo subito comincia a dire hanky, hanky, hanky. Ci sono i bambini che hanno bisogno di ascoltare e ascoltare e ascoltare e ascoltare prima di buttarsi a parlare. Ognuno è diverso, ognuno è fatto, soprattutto i cingalesi, così tendenzialmente non sono molto, non parlano molto. Ognuno è fatto in modo diverso, date loro il tempo di cui hanno bisogno. Non preoccupatevi se un bambino non parla, parlerà. there is the silent period, what the British people call the silent period, a period in which people don't talk, just listen. C'è il periodo del silenzio, quello che gli inglesi chiamano il periodo silenzioso, ed è il periodo quando si impara una lingua in cui ci si limita ad ascoltare e a cercare di capire e poi viene il parlare. Ok? Ovviamente dipende, come vi dicevo, dai caratteri delle persone. C'è chi si butta e vuole provare perché è il suo modo di imparare e c'è chi invece ha un modo di imparare più riflessivo, aspetta, vuole essere sicuro, eccetera, eccetera. Quindi don't you worry about time. Your children will learn. Give them all the time they need. Ok? Quindi non preoccupatevi, date a loro tutto il tempo. If somebody is shy and you want to push them a little bit, se qualcuno è timido e volete un po' spingerlo a parlare, you can use a third, person in between. For example, the ghost. If you want your children to say, I don't know, let's go and play, you can do it through a ghost. Ghost, hello little ghost, let's go and play. And they can try the same, speak English with their ghost, or maybe give them a doll or a teddy bear or whatever and talk to the teddy bear. And they can reply using the teddy bear as if it's the teddy bear who replies. They hide themselves behind the teddy bear, but it doesn't matter, it's okay. Ok? Tante volte quei bambini timidi è sufficiente non parlare loro direttamente, usare un tramite, per esempio dategli una bambola, dategli un orsacchiotto e non parlate con loro, parlate con l'orsacchiotto. Hi teddy bear, how are you today? E il bambino vi risponderà come orsacchiotto, ok? If he doesn't reply, it doesn't matter, next time. Se non vi risponde non importa, prossima volta. A volte si nascondono dietro appunto un orsacchiotto, una bambola, un animale, qualunque roba che gli piaccia. Scusa Roberta, vai. You can also switch on the microphone and simply talk.
Okay, sorry, I was just saying that I have to go. So thank you very much for this amazing lesson. It's very useful for me. Thank you. See you next week. And I will try Halloween with the small ghost. Thank you very much.
We forgot Halloween. Apart from the ghost.
No, it's enough.
It's enough for 2 weeks.
It's amazing.
You need more.
Course.
What about a bet? What about a bet? For a bet, you simply need to take a piece of paper, possibly dark. I've got only blue one, but anyway. Okay, sorry. Fold it into parts. Fold it in 2 parts and keeping it by the folding, cut out. Oh my God, I'm not very good, but anyway, this is supposed to be a bet. Well, could be better, but anyway, let's say it's a bet. It's a bet. You know what a bet is? A bet. Un pipistrello. Sì, non mi viene la parola italiana. Un pipistrello. A bet. And it's very easy to make. You take a piece of paper. Okay, this is a yellow bet, but it doesn't matter. You fold it. Keep it by the folding and cut out one curve and another curve and then the head. Okay. They should be able to do it. Otherwise, you can help them. So what you need is the words bet. Like Batman, we have Batman, l'uomo pipistrello, but everybody knows Batman.
They like it very much.
So a bat è un pipistrello, bat. Si dovrebbe essere Batman in effetti, ma tutti in italiano dicono Batman, ma vabbè. A bat.
Yes.
Then you need a piece of paper, a piece of paper. If they know the color, you can make them choose. What color do you want? Yellow, red, black, blue, green. And they can say blue, please, green, please, or they can simply take one. Okay. Then you fold it. You fold it in two parts. You fold it in two parts. Lo piegate in due. You keep it by the folding. You keep it by the folding. Lo tenete dalla parte piegata. And cut out. And cut out. E ritagliate two semicircles. Two semicircles. But you don't need to say this to the children. Just cut out like this. Cut out like this. Così. Lo ritagliate così. You cut out like this. And wow, it's a bat. Okay, and then with your bat you can do whatever you want to. Or you can make a pumpkin. A pumpkin.
Today we play with Halloween with monsters.
Monsters.
To improve the name of the body. How many legs have you monsters? Other, do you understand?
Yes,
it's
yes.
Very,
the parts of the body, yes.
The parts of the body.
How many eyes does your monster have? Oppure has your monster only one eye? Oh, 10 eyes. Oh my God, that's a frightful, a scaring, a frightful monster. So words like scaring, frightful, I don't know. Anyway, yes.
Witch, zombie.
Witch. Witch. Do you know what a witch is? Sapete cos'è una witch? È una strega.
Yes.
Okay.
Wizard.
Sorry?
Wizard, mago.
Wizard.
Come, Roberta?
Oh, wizard. Oh, yes.
Wizard.
Wizard. Yes. Wizard. A magician. Yes. A kind of magician. Wizard.
A
wizard is not really typical of Halloween, though. I thought you were saying something more typical of Halloween. Pensavo dicessi qualcosa di più tipico di Halloween. A wizard, un mago, non è proprio tipico di Halloween. Maybe a black cat. A black cat is more typical of Halloween.
Spider.
Spider. I love the story of Winnie the Witch. Do you know Winnie the Witch?
Winnie the Witch?
Yes,
No.
I always use it. I use it this year, I think.
Wow, fantastic.
Winnie the Witch with the songs.
Is there a video on YouTube about Winnie? Oh, let's look for it.
It's
let's
a
look
song.
For it.
There are 5, 6 book.
And the book as
Winnie
well.
The Witch. Winnie the Witch. Winnie the Wonderful Witch.
Dun, 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 dun.
Winnie the Witch.
Oh, this one, Winnie the Witch. Okay.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help.
Oh, that's
this sentence is grammatically correct.
Winnie the Witch by Valerie Thomas and Corky Paul. Winnie the Witch lived in a black house in the forest. The house was black on the outside and black on the inside. The carpets were black, the chairs were black, the bed was black, and it had black sheet and black blankets. Even the bath was black.
That's very difficult, I think, because, okay, they can imagine everything black, but it's in the past tense and with a lot of words, you know, blankets, sheet. That's very good.
The original story is in the present.
Winnie lived in her black house with her cat.
Is it in the present?
Yes,
okay, maybe
it's written in present. Now the video they tell in the past form, but is Winnie the Witch lives in a house. The house is the forest.
Okay, that's
Yes,
easier.
yes, it's very
easier.
Winnie the Witch lives in a big house in the forest. The house is black, with a black roof. The doors are black. The floors are black. The carpets are black. The chairs are black. The bed is black. Even the bath is black.
I hope she likes black.
Winnie lives in her black house with her cat, Wilbur. He is black too. Wilbur has got green eyes. When he sits on a chair with his eyes open, Winnie can see him. Well, she can see his eyes. But when Wilbur closes his eyes and goes to sleep, Winnie can't see him. And she sits on him. When Wilbur sits on the carpet with his eyes open, Winnie can see him. Well, she can see his eyes. But when Wilbur closes his eyes and goes to sleep, Winnie can't see him, and she trips over him. One day, Winnie trips over Wilbur and falls down the stairs. She is angry. She waves her magic wand 3 times. Abracadabra. Now, Wilbur is green. Now, Winnie can see Wilbur when he sleeps on a chair. Winnie can see Wilbur when he sleeps on the floor. She can see Wilbur when he sleeps on the bed.
You want to finish it, or have you got enough of it? Yeah, that's very good. The children love stories. Yes, another good way to catch them is by telling stories, because they love stories. And this is also good to make them learn the can. I can't see him, she can't see him, and so on and so on. So can and can't, which is also very useful. Yes, fantastic. Yes, there are many, many things on the internet you can use on Halloween or these kind of things. And yep. So telling stories is a very powerful mean to involve your children. Telling stories is a very powerful mean to involve your children. Oh no, it isn't right. Oh my God. Okay, anyway, telling stories is a good way to involve your children.
I use this story many times in my life because I like very much this story. I've got a witch set is over there in my room, and I think to take off in these days and to wear this when I teach the story, because my hair are okay for witch
black
in this
by themselves.
In this moment. And I use this story in the primary school, and I also use in nursery school, kindergarten, to for a continuità project. I don't know what is in
the continuity.
Yes.
The project on continuity.
And maybe next time, if is useful for other teachers, I can tell my experience in the nursery school. I made a PowerPoint with easy words, easy pictures, because in the primary school I use this story for all, but in nursery school, in kindergarten school, I used this story to learn a few words, and always repeat them with the pictures, and at the end I choose a short part of the story, and I stop my voice when the word, for example, house.
She
When the
lives
witch
in
lives
a...
there. And I made the pictures, and I say house. The first time, no one say nothing. The second, third time, they started to repeat the words. I say, for example, house, forest, cat. The name of the cat, Wilbur the cat, and they repeat cat. See, 5, 6 words, not many words. And they like it. They remember the words, and it was a very great experience for young children, and also for the older children too.
Yes. Thank you very much, Loretta. It's true. Never teach more than 4, 5, maybe 6 at most new words at a time, because they need to memorize them and repeat them and repeat them and repeat them. So the story can be shown to them once, and then the following day, and then the following day, and then the following day. They don't get bored. Don't you worry. They love hearing the same, listening to the same stories. Children feel very much reassured when they hear something they already know. And so let them hear the story more than one time, repeatedly. They would love it. Don't you worry. They would repeat the words, and it's very reassuring for them. È molto rassicurante per I bambini risentire una storia che conoscono. Quindi massimo 4, 5, 6 proprio parole al massimo nuove ogni lezione, e fategliele ripetere. Quando fate una storia come questa, la prima volta non capiranno niente, però magari gli fate voi il segno black. Seconda volta capiranno un po' di più, roof, house, eccetera. Ma fategliela riascoltare centinaia di volte, perché loro si sentono molto rassicurati nel sentire una cosa che già sanno, che già conoscono. A loro piace riascoltare le storie, si sentono, come dire, non so come dire, comunque è rassicurante per loro. Quindi insomma, sì, grazie Loretta. If you could post your material in the, I think we have a cloud or something at the disposal, that would be very helpful to everyone, I suppose, se tu potessi postare il tuo materiale. Penso che abbiamo un cloud a disposizione, penso che sarebbe molto utile per tutti. What do you think?
Yes, I'm not very good at this to post something. Maybe
send it to me.
I've got your mail from the course of
my mail. I'm telling you my email.
Yes. No, I have your email.
In case somebody needs it, my email is Girolami, all small letters, girolami.mariapia@gmail.com. Okay, girolami.mariapia@gmail.com.
Yes, I give you something. I give you the
send it to me. And I'll post it in the cloud. Yes.
I used also, for example, for Winnie the Witch, I choose Winnie the Witch, and I made myself other stories. For example, Winnie the Witch goes to a farm, and so the animals. Winnie the Witch goes because children like Winnie the Witch. I always had a puppet with me, is Wilbur, and maybe I add, for example, this bear is not Wilbur, is Wilson, is Wilbur's friend, for example, and they love these things.
Yes, they definitely love, having to do with animals or characters they already know. Yes. Thank you, Loretta. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Any idea, any further idea for Halloween or whatever? No ideas? Okay, another thing. Oh, it's already 7 o'clock. Okay, sorry. Another thing I would like to tell you, a suggestion, of course, is to make short lessons, maybe twice a day or 3 times a day, but very short one, 20, 25 minutes, half an hour at most, because it can be very tiring for the children, an English lesson. So make it short and keep it funny, and they will look forward to the next one. If it's too long, they get tired and they will not look forward to the next one anymore. Un altro suggerimento che mi sentirei di darvi è: fate delle lezioni brevi, 20-25 minuti, massimo mezz'ora, perché è molto faticoso per loro. E se fate 20-25 minuti, mezz'ora di divertimento, loro non vedranno l'ora di fare ancora inglese, capito? Se la fate di un'ora si stancano e poi la volta dopo, oddio no, ancora inglese. Ok, quindi mantenete alto l'entusiasmo. Please keep up the enthusiasm of the children, because if they are enthusiastic, they will learn everything.
Very important fare different activity.
Yes.
I introduce with the song, movement, body, poi draw, color, poi puzzle,
exactly,
play,
exactly,
different activity.
Yes,
it's very essential, essenziale.
Essential. It's essential. It's basic. It's important. It's you know what? If you want some synonyms, you can go in a website called Word Hippo. Word for word, hippo for hippopotamus. Word Hippo. You write a word, for example, essential, And it can give you synonyms: essential, crucial, important, necessary, key, requisite, vital, and so on and so on. Or you can ask for antonyms. What's the opposite of essential? It's inessential, inconsequential, incidental, and so unimportant, and so on and so on. Or you can look for the definition. What does essential mean? It means necessary, important, of high importance, and so on and so on. You can also find the words with the rhyme with essential. For example, if you want to make a poetry, you can see what rhymes with the words with the word essential, and it can be potential, celestial, substantial, initial, official, and you can make a poem, for example. Or you can see the word in sentences. Hay is rich in crude fiber, which is essential for the cavies eupipsia, whatever it is, okay? Find it into sentences. And of course, translations into, for example, Italian. Where is Italian? Italian. Oh, okay, essential. And that's the translation. In Italian, it's essenziale with the pronunciation as well. Essenziale. You can have the pronunciation also when you ask for the word. Essential. Essential. Okay. So this is word hippo. Word like word, parola, hippo for hippopotamus. Word hippo. Right. I'm very sorry to tell you, it's already 7 minutes past 7. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope it was useful both for your English and as you know, for your work. And thank you very much indeed for being with me. And I look forward to see you next time in 2 weeks. Thank you very much indeed. If anybody wants to chat, to write something on the chat or send me an email or any request for next time is very welcome. If you
Thank you very much.
Thank you to you.
If you have any request or any...
Thanks to everyone.
I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. Non vi ho sentito perché stavo...
Thank you to you.
Thanks to you. Okay, yes.
Thank you to you.
Bye bye. See you. Thank you very much.
Bye,
See you.
bye, bye. Have a good evening. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for your
Bye.
question.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.